Come on over, it's time for Tim Friend.
Here's the rules to my Nuzlocke run. Pause the video if you gotta read them. Boop. Alright, my friends, welcome back. It's time for the Tim's Friends once again. So I did a little research. We can indeed catch Pokemon in Lake of Outrage and Axu's Eye, which is important. One of the things that's important is that we could get another fucking Beware. We've got the Dupe's Claws. I've always interpreted it as optional Dupe's Claws, but I think for the sake of the Nuzlocke and for interesting play, I think I'm going to say that it's heavily enforced. So, I mean, I did trade for the fucking, the Squovit, even though I lost the Squovit. But I think, Jesus Christ. I think we're going to try to turn a new leaf, turn an Animal Crossing new leaf. If we don't get a Beware, this will be fucking moot. But if we do get a Beware, then I think we'll try for the next one at least. And if the second one's a Beware, then we'll go for it. I don't think it's out here though. I think out here it's Jesus Christ. I forgot how much I fucking hate this place when it's raining. Okay. These fucking not the Glissopods. Ooh, an Assault Vest. Interesting. We've definitely got a Pokemon who can make use of that. So the Arachnids will fucking hunt you down in the rain. Like, they come screaming out at you. Now, I knew this would happen. It's a Quagsire. We already have a Quagsire. I already checked. We've got one of these mother effers. We can just leave. Jesus Christ, it's level 52. Oh, I did not expect that whatsoever. I thought they were much lower than that. Okay, well, let's change Pokemon. Let's just give it a little change-a-rooney. Let's change to Prombus. Right? Does that make sense? I don't remember what the rest of it could be. We could theoretically run into a Goomy. But I think the largest percentage are going to be Quagsires and Pelipers. Both of which we already have from the Dupe's Claws. We've got a Wingull, and we just straight up have a Quagsire. Our other options are, I think, a Cramorant. Jesus Christ. It's terrifying. I don't like it at all. It freaks me the fuck out. Yep, Pelipper. Already got one of them. Thanks very much. Cramorant, which we could get, which would suck. I do not want to have a Cramorant. We have so many water types, and we already have a fucking Wingull. I do not want to grind up a different water flying type Pokemon. Gee, that's Rotom. What's up, Rotom? Get the fuck away from me. I'm not catching the overworld encounters, Rotom. I would love to use you, but not this game, my friend. Unless you show up in the grass. Yep, Pelipper's got like a 38% chance to show up, so we might be here for a little bit of a grip and a half, unfortunately. So Cramorant, Corviknight, which I'd be kind of down for. I'd be kind of down for that Corvius Knight. Its stats aren't the most amazing, but I think its typing and its bulk gives it a lot of utility that I have a good time with Corviknight. I'm down for that big steel bird. Christ. The other two choices are Barbaracle, and by choices I mean for the game to choose to throw up against me. Barbaracle, which would be like it'd be like an interesting spin on Bogsy. Bogsy being water ground and Barbaracle being water and rock type. Barbaracle definitely has more weaknesses from that unfortunate rock typing. But it's also got Shell Smash, theoretically, which would be a pretty fucking dope thing to pull off in a Nuzlocke, is actually have a Shell Smasher. So I would be pretty fucking down for that. I'd be pretty fucking down for the Barbaracle, as it is said, en français, I believe. Tim Friend does not actually speak French, has never been to France, and doesn't even know a French person. That's not true. I do know a French person, don't I? It's Cramorant. So Barbaracle theorizing is moot. Is irrelevante. Okay, Cramorant, do you have a flying type move? Should have looked this up. Didn't look it up, and now I feel like a fool. Oh. It's okay, I'm not that much of a fool. No, this Pokedex. C is for Cramorant, and sometimes Cramorant. There we go. 51, that's very high. Can I even catch a Pokemon that high? I don't know if I can even catch a Pokemon that is that high level. It does have Drill Peck and Dive. So something that could endure that would be best. Man, I always forget how weak I am to flying. Let's give a little swapsies. Hit the swapper. I do like that it can get the fucking... I do hope we see it use Dive. It would be very fun to see it have the fucking fish in its mouth. It would be very silly. Can we... Let's just try throwing a Pokeball. Okay, so I think we can catch it, just in general. Because I think if you are not, like, allowed to catch it, then it like, does a special thing. And you're like, oh, I can't catch a Pokemon that's this strong. Wow. So we're gonna just throw some balls at it. Dive Pokemon that live underwater. I wonder if Cramorant counts. I doubt it. No, Friend Ball, no, Neth, no. Let's just chuck an Ultra Ball at this bunch. I am admittedly very used to playing with a randomizer that makes Pokemon much easier to catch. But I also really don't want to risk killing this Cramorant, especially since it's going to hurt itself on me. What if we use a Drain Punch? It's not going to do a lot of damage. It'll heal me ever so slightly. What are we going to get, 10 HP? I bet 10. 95 too? Ooh, close. That's 12. And it's also going to thrash again, hit itself with a Rocky Helmet, and then be confused right now. So it could just hit itself next turn. So I'm not going to attack it in case it kills itself. I will use the Ultra Ball to try to catch it. Wow! What a resistant friend. What if this bird does not want to hang out with me? Don't love that. Oof! Hoofa-doof. Okay. Now we gotta switch. If only we had a Bug-type Pokemon. But we don't. We don't have any Bug-type Pokemon. Let's switch to Prombus. Prombus has got the HP to survive being hit by Thrash, and Cramorant is locked into Thrash for at least one more turn. Hopefully, oh, F you. F you for snapping out of your confusion, Cramorant. And it's already fucking fatigued. Okay, that's bad, because now it could use Drill Peck. But let's try to hit this bunch with the Ultra Ball. We gotta try to catch this bird. 1. Oh, you are a nasty friend. You're nasty. Hit yourself. Why? Why do you lock yourself into Thrash? What a strange play that you've made for yourself. Like, you have Drill Peck. It's right there in your move list. You can do it. I would understand if you did do it. There we fucking go. Why were you giving me just one shake before if you're just gonna stay in the ball, Cramorant? You goof-ass bird. Get out of here. You're not even getting used. I just put a lot of effort into you because that's who I am. I like to put a lot of effort into stuff until I run out of attention. Cramorant, your name is Warbles. And it's because you're a bird, and I think Warbles would be a pretty good name for a goofy bird. And that, I mean, Cramorant's one of the fucking goofiest birds in these games. Send to a box. I do partly wish that I was using Cramorant just because it would be very funny to see the dive animation come off. If you haven't seen it, Cramorant can do a thing where when he uses dive, he comes up with a fish in his mouth, and then if you hit him with an attack, he spits the fish out at you, and you take like 25% of your health and damage or some shit like that, which is a very silly ability, but I'm fucking down. But if you use dive when you're at less than 50% health, and he comes up with a Pikachu in his mouth, and then when you get hit, he also paralyzes the enemy. What a fucking cute design. What a cute little thing to do. I like it a lot. It's a very silly bird. It's a goof fucking bird. But that's a fun ability. Okay. Yeah, Wedgehurst. It's crazy. God, I gotta do that one of these days. Or maybe I'll just be very obstinate and not do that. And I'll fucking beat the game before I go check out that different slowpoke. That's right, motherfuckers. I'm not even gonna try to participate in your goddamn video game promotional DLC that I'm absolutely gonna buy and play somehow when I burn out on Animal Crossing, which is inevitable. I am playing the shit out of Animal Crossing. Look at that little Wingull soaring in place and then turns on a dime, just like a bird can. All right. This is a place where we could run into another. Jesus, pleases. Seeing all these giant Pokemon just sprout up like weeds out of the grass is oh fuck. No, I'm sorry, Beware. You are not the Beware that I'm going to encounter. Like I said earlier, though, if I run into 2 Beware in a row, when it's a wild grass Beware, then I'll catch it, and we'll have Pringles again. We'll have to raise it up from a cub, and by a cub I mean from Jesus Christ. They run so thick out here. These giant pink stuffed bears. I cannot handle it. I cannot ride my bike to catch the Pokemon if they're just gonna keep cropping up like giant monsters, which I suppose they are. Oh God, that's terrifying. Joe, that's Haxorus. Hello. And Machoke, just gonna run through. Christ, this is impossible. This is impossible. All right, next time on Tim Friend, we're gonna try this. We're gonna try. We're gonna try to get a wild Pokemon here. All right, bye bye everybody.
With Tim Friend.